Well, right now, Avoyelles Parish is dealing with a lot of flooding, and they've already had some tornado warnings. We're seeing video and pictures of flooding in Avoyelles. We've heard reports of rescues and people stuck in their homes because of the high water. We also have a photographer there right now. He says people are telling him they've never seen flooding this bad. Officials are urging people to stay off the roads because this is a very dangerous situation. And there are several shelters open for people whose homes have flooded. The Cottonport Community Center is one of them. Another is the Moroville Fire Department. Moroville's mayor says anyone needing transportation can give them a call at 318-305-9756. If we hear of other shelters, we'll put that information over on our website. And now here's a live look in Hesmer. This is Highway 114. You can see it is flooded. Our photographer was headed to Cottonport but had to stop when he saw all of the high water. Stay off the roads because you do not want to get stuck in this.